What's good, everybody? This is Christian Show, and welcome to a new series called Building a Bridge. And this is a guide to lucid dreaming. And we're going to walk through kind of the introduction of what I'm going to cover in later episodes. But for those of you who are unaware, lucid dreaming is the practice of taking control of your dreams. So essentially, you recognize that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, or you kind of trick your mind into staying awake while you fall asleep, and you can effectively control your dreams, have a lot of fun, and it's definitely worth it in my opinion. When I first started, I was having lucid dreams probably once a month, and that was 6 to 8 months ago, and now I'm having them probably twice a week, and it takes a lot of practice and a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So we're kind of just going to go over an introduction to what you can expect from the series, and then we'll start working away from here. So, lucid dreaming is very similar to sports, and that is if you want to become really good at it, you need to practice a lot. Same with lucid dreaming. So, with lucid dreaming, you do several things. You're going to practice keeping a dream journal, that is, remembering your dreams, and by doing that, you're going to recognize what we call dream signs. So something that recurs in every single dream. And then hopefully, if you recognize your dream sign, you can associate a reality check with that. And basically, what that is, it's kind of testing your reality. So for me, when I look at my hands in my dream, they're never like perfect like this. Like I always have like 6 fingers, or like there's fingers going in weird directions or something, and that's how I know that I'm dreaming, because in real life it looks normal, but in the dream world it looks completely different. So we'll talk about that later on. We'll also talk about certain techniques to lucid dreaming, such as mild, which is mnemonic induced lucid dreaming, which you basically repeat to yourself while you're going to sleep. Hey, I'm going to lucid dream tonight. Make sure you do a reality check, stuff like that. We'll also talk about wild, which is wake induced lucid dreaming, which is, it's difficult, but it's probably the most surefire way you can lucid dream, but it takes a lot of practice. Um, Basically, your body falls asleep while your mind isn't. And then we'll also talk about sleep paralysis, which can occur, which a lot of people are scared of, but there's really no reason to be scared of it. We'll talk about how to develop reality checks, how to uh, use dreams and kind of will things in your dreams, either from building giant cities or flying or anything you want. We'll talk about all that. Let's see what else I got here. We will also talk about how to keep an effective sleep schedule. At least in my world, if I don't keep an effective sleep schedule, I kind of mess up my whole sleep pattern and I don't lucid dream as much as I should. We'll talk about how to stay lucid, keeping your mind calm throughout the dream, and we'll talk about, like I said, certain techniques to kind of effectively work with your brain waves and sleep patterns and make it so you can increase your chances of lucid dreaming. And then we'll also talk about really good resources to kind of help you out. Um, and so this is just an introduction, but I'm just letting you know that we'll talk about this. We'll go through everything. It'll be quite a bit of it'll be a long series sort of, and then if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section or hit me up on Twitter, and we'll talk and I'll talk about it. Not a problem. Am I an expert? No way. Not even close. But I consider myself a frequent lucid dreamer, and I've practiced to get to that point. So we are gonna. That's what we're gonna happen. And we can work together and we can get through it. If you are interested in lucid dreaming, I would definitely recommend a book called Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming by Stefan LaBerge and Howard Rheingold. I hope I pronounced those names right. That book is the book on lucid dreaming. It'll have all the techniques, methods of falling asleep, methods of increasing your chances, reality checks, studies, and it's very, very similar to kind of the world of meditation. At least in my opinion. And I know if you're thinking, oh, lucid dreaming, it's a faux pas, it's not actual science. In that book, this guy has at least, I would argue, 100 sources, and these are peer-reviewed scientific journal articles. So It's definitely a science. It's not pseudoscience. It's not bullshit. It definitely works, and it works for me, and I know a ton of other people that it works for too. So that's just an introduction. We're going to continue this series later on, and I will keep drilling down and making sure that everyone has a good shot. So we'll work with that. We'll talk about dream journals and lucid dreaming and reality checks and methods of staying asleep, methods of controlling your dreams, and yada yada. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is just an introduction, so I definitely don't expect you to like the video at all, but definitely expect more from the future. Thanks. Have a good day.